Welcome to part 1 of a 10-part post-separation glow up series, where I'm going to share with you the 10 most important things that you need to overcome, manifest and step into to have success post your marriage ending. And the first thing, the number one thing I'm going to share with you is a block. It's the most important thing of all. And the most important number one thing is your ex. Now, you don't need to be single or have time on your own to overcome your ex, and I'm going to tell you why this is. It's because your ex, particularly when it is related to your first marriage, is the biggest manifestation of your childhood wounds and your upbringing that you're ever going to have, manifested in either a repeated patterning of your parents' marriage, or it's going to be a reflection of your childhood upbringing, social environment, social conditioning, social beliefs and norms of the area that you were brought up in that you called normal or that you called success. And it's going to be the reason why you attracted and pursued that partner, and it's going to be the reason why your marriage lasted for as long as it even did. And this is going to be reflected back to you in the patterns within you that you need to transcend, let go of, and leave behind in the past. This is what you brought to the table in your marriage that co-created and enabled your marriage to be what it was, both through the choice of partner, but also through your behavior in the marriage. Truthfully, if you had been a different person or moved differently in your marriage, then it wouldn't have lasted for as long as it did. Your ex would have left you earlier. Whichever way the cookie would have crumbled, if your patterning had been different, if your conditioning had been different, your beliefs, your values, what you determined success, if that had looked different, your marriage would have either not have been something that you'd have chosen, or it would have ended sooner. And if your ex is triggering you, manipulating you, if they still have the upper hand over you in any shape or form, whether that's just the way that they treat you and speak to you still, if it's because they are stalling in your financial separation, if they are causing challenges and hardship with your ability to have a relationship with your children, if they have just left you feeling so wronged, abused and violated because of the dynamics of your marriage, then everything about that is mirroring back to you what you need to work on and change. I always say this to my clients: I don't give a shit about your ex and what they've done. I want to know why your ex thinks that they can continue to do this to you, and I want to know what you're doing that's actually enabling them to have this over you. What is it that you are not addressing, not changing within you, not up-leveling and growing on? What patterning do you need to leave in the past? And this is where people-pleasing comes into play. This is where keeping the peace, needing to look like the good person, not wanting other people to see us for our faults and our truths. This is about being more of a giver, really struggling to receive. For the feminine, it's when we are in our masculine energy. All of these things contribute to our ex having power, manipulation, and being able to trigger us still. This will be like an anchor to your future happiness and your ability to move forward with your life for as long as you stay tied, even through manipulation, even through toxicity, even through somebody being able to control you and trigger you. It is like an anchor to the past that's going to stop you from fully stepping into your happiness, choosing your happiness, moving forward, being able to attract a different kind of love relationship, a different kind of level of abundance, quality of life, emotional quality of life. It is the number one most important thing. Your ex is going to change. Not going to change. Not going to change. You must change. What you bring to the table changes, because then your perspective shifts. How you move around your ex shifts. And what I know to be true is if this has resonated with you, it's a deeper change and shift than you're probably realizing that you need to have. If this has resonated with you, then please comment once off below this post or send me once off in my DMs as private message. I have available for the month of October 10 spots of a once-off session for new clients who have never done one-on-one sessions with me. It is a limited time offer. I offer it at the end of the year as we're moving into a new year to help new clients get a feel for what it feels like to be truly coached and to leave the mess of the past behind and truly step into being the creator and the manifester and the fuel and fire behind our life, rather than giving our power away to someone else who probably doesn't want to see you succeed, doesn't want to see you do well, doesn't want to see you change, doesn't want to see you step into your fullest potential. And yet it's everything that I want for